Nick Ayton here again, just having another little quick update on quantum computers and trying to think about, giving you the answers and some updates on what all the fuss is about. And in the previous two conversations, we talked about classical computers and why they're reaching their end, and we talked about quantum computers and why there is so much attention. It's because of their computational promise, the ability to solve the real hard problems. So let's give you an example. So I've had one cup of coffee this morning. You've probably had a couple, where we tend to be addicted to caffeine. We love caffeine. It gives us that oomph. It's a stimulant after all. But here's a thought for you. Caffeine as a chemical compound is so enormous that classical computers, our traditional computers, can't possibly deal with it, can't understand it, can't process it. So therefore, we don't really understand how caffeine affects the body. We know we get a rush, and 25% of us, we end up in the little room because it just washes us through. So if you think about the very basics of how life around us works and something simple like a caffeine molecule, that gives you an insight into why people are spending so much time trying to perfect a quantum computer. And of course, there are other examples. When I was at school, you learn about photosynthesis, for example, where the sunlight hits a leaf and there's a process that goes on that turns that energy into starch and nutrition, and enables that plant to process and also, give off oxygen and all of those. There's a whole ecological process that's going on, and we think we know what's going on. We're sort of, in a sense, guessing, because again, these chemical processes and these compounds are so huge, we don't know for sure. But we think quantum computers will give us the answer. Talk soon.